You're listening to a wee moan podcast with Nads and Joan.
Welcome back to a Wee Moan podcast with Nads and Joan. We talk everything celebrity news and pop culture. Nadia, you are there and you are ready. I can see all your screenshots and I am excited.
So excited, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a little time. How you going, Joan? That was a great intro, by the way.
Thanks very much. I've been up all night practicing that. Fabulous. I'm really good. It's absolutely bucketing and freezing rain in Ballarat, which I'm loving. It's just really lovely. I had a fire on the weekend.
Cozy. And you guys haven't had any rain there at all, have you?
Well,
recently?
yeah, the West is in a drought. I mean...
Yeah, so rain's good. Welcome.
Welcome any rain, definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're really happy over here. No one's sick. School's gone back, back at work, blah, blah, blah. But I suppose we can kind of see that winter's coming to an end. Even though it's bucketing with rain, spring is often the wettest time of the year.
Yeah.
And let's just get out of winter and head towards some summertime, really, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready for it. Like down the peninsula, it's obviously freezing. But I'm going to apologise before the show just because I have upped my Ritalin this morning and I feel a little jittery. So.
That's why there's so many. That's why there's so many photos on the. You've managed to download so many screenshots.
I know. I've been very dedicated this morning. Very focused. Thanks to Mr. Ritalin. But no, in all seriousness, we've got a really cool show, and I don't know where to start. Do you want to lead us into the first?
So we're not really talking about any specific TV shows today that we've been watching. No. We will do another one about different TV because, of course, we haven't stopped watching TV. That's what we do.
Correct.
But we are going to talk a whole lot of celebrity gossip. So why don't we start off with our old favourite, Meghan?
Yeah,
Nadia, would you like me to start with Meghan? All right, chuck my screenshot. Oh, no, I'll put the screenshot of our friend.
Yeah.
So there she is.
What's she up to?
Silly drink.
Our beige queen.
Yeah, with the jumper slung over her shoulders, as only middle-aged men do who own yachts. But there she is doing it in the kitchen. Anyway, Meghan's... So Netflix released like a list of where the show's rated and the views they got.
Oh,
does that make any sense, what I just said?
Yeah, it does. It does very much
okay.
so.
Yeah, okay. So they released that, and Meghan's... So as we know, Harry and Meghan have a 5-show deal with Netflix.
Yes.
That started about 5 years ago. Now,
they're probably regretting it now.
Where their shows have done dismally, Nadia, there's nothing else we can say about it. I mean, you can try and jazz it up and put flower sprinkles on this number, but it ain't going to work. All right?
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. They're probably regretting the 5 series deal now. I mean, like what? I mean, the first one was a bit of a hit with the documentary because they kind of outed their whole, like
the 6-part series about why we left the royal family.
Yeah, a lot of intrigue with that. But now it's it's Meghan.
The next 4, Yeah, not doing well. So they're fair. So you're right. So the documentary about Harry and Meghan and why they left, and whinge, their whinge 6-part whinge fest. Been watched for more than 177.85 million hours in total. It's a long time.
So, but in context of other shows, is that quite high?
Yeah, that was high. That was a high rating. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Meghan's show has had her Meghan with Love, where she puts peanut pretzels from one plastic bag into another, makes a very basic tomato passata and sprinkles flowers on biscuits. That had 5.3 million views.
Right. So that is
now I know that number
less.
Really seems nothing to you, but so it is rated as it's number 376 out of all the shows that Netflix has released over the Yeah, number 376. So it's not like the top one, it's not the top two, not top five. It is not top 350. It's 376.
So can you just clarify, is that worldwide viewing, the 5 million?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that is pretty dismal compared to how many people actually have Netflix worldwide. I'm sure it's in the hundreds of millions of people have Netflix worldwide, if you consider all of the countries that have Netflix.
Yeah, so she's been beaten by the first 4 seasons of Suits.
Right.
It's not high. It's not done well.
No.
They're not going to be...
And yeah, and a lot of people say, and a lot of people that I've spoken to, that their experience of it, like, I watched the first 20 minutes, I got what it was about, I learned nothing and switched it off. Like, it was one of those kind of shows where it just really didn't land, and you weren't begging for more after the first 20 minutes.
No, I mean, I suppose it did get a lot of attention on social media, and et cetera, and like, you know, you and I talking about it, people like this, but
yeah,
in terms of viewing, to actually watch the content and learn how to cook, that yeah. But whether or not Netflix would still be happy with all the noise that surrounds it, I don't know. The other dismal shows that they are responsible for, Harry and Meghan.
Oh,
after, do you know what they are, the other ones? Do you
I
know?
believe there's a polo one, which...
I mean, seriously, how...
The polo one, like, maybe Harry, like, had his, like, face in it for, like, 1 second, but it was just all about these polo teams that he was, like, I don't know, something. Yeah, okay.
It was about, just men galloping around on horses, and that got 600,000 views. So position 2,946.
That is dismal.
That's pretty bad. I mean,
yeah, that's absolutely dismal.
Yeah.
Well, also, like, this is very much like, when you're talking about polo, you're talking about the 1%. Like, there's not many people that actually know and care what polo is and who's hanging out, because no one has any accessibility.
Do you know anyone that plays polo? Have you ever met anyone that plays polo?
Well, I mean, unless I'm talking about, you know, Prince Charles. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's completely unrelatable.
Have the insight. It's not relatable is what it is. It is not relatable. No.
Yeah.
So that didn't do well. And the other one was Heart of Invictus, about his Invictus Games, which is the Olympic Games he hosts for anyone, people with disabilities, which, you know, that's a great thing. But 300,000.
Does that actually come out?
Sorry?
That's come out.
Yeah. Yes, that got 300,000 views and was in the top 6,800 shows. So that was lower than polo. There were some polo watchers above the Heart of Invictus, which says a lot about our culture.
There's some polo watchers. Wow.
Yeah, polo watchers. And so that's it. That's the 5, right? You've got the polo, you've got Meghan's cooking show with Love, you've got Invictus Games, you've got their 6-part series. What's number 5? Oh, it's the next, like you said, it's the next session of With Love.
Oh, okay, because she has actually been commissioned the next installment, which she said she got off the back of how popular the other show was, which was completely untrue. That was all marketing, and she actually got an 18-part deal for that. And, you know, in terms of how many shows, like with the structure of how many shows she got for that series, not 18, 16. She done the first 8. She's now got to do the next 8, and that's her last go. I wonder if she's going to get another five picture deal after this.
Well, you know, if she can freeze some more flowers and
freeze, you mean dry? Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm in.
I know. Well, that's, you know, and Netflix actually, like I've told you, like a couple of episodes back, she actually created the deal with Netflix. Now, Netflix is actually making money off the products that she's selling. So, so she's not getting all of the profits. I wonder how much money she gets per, what actually goes into her pocket. Like, because there's so much.
But wasn't it? But how much of $1 million deal was it to start with? It was 100 million, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember. Like, yeah,
just
it was
create the
something-
shows.
It was big, but I might be mistaking that for the Spotify deal, because they also had a Spotify deal, which
For
was
podcasts.
100 million, for podcasts, which you and I and the world knows how that all of her podcasts have now bombed really hard now.
Yeah, right. So no one's listening to her, startup. Her podcast about how to start a business. No one's listening.
Well, yeah, it goes to the fact that it was the unrelatable fact,
Because
also
you haven't started up a podcast. You are a hugely famous
correct.
ex-royal. And so no one is in the same position as you. So you can't give anyone advice unless, go and give advice to Phoebe, who is she's one of the royals, like the royal niece. Yes, you could give advice for her if she left the royal family. But or Kate, if Kate decides to divorce Henry, to divorce Will, you can give advice to her. But otherwise, no one's in the same boat as you.
No, and I feel like also the content within it wasn't that helpful. But also, yeah, I mean, it's just like she interviewed Beyonce's mother, for instance.
Yes.
And a lot of it was like, it just kept throwing back to Meghan and her, her stories. Like, you've got a guest on there, interview them. Like, I want to hear about Beyonce's mom.
Well,
wasn't
in
she
much the
designing a
same way
costume?
that she would have experienced chefs come into her home.
Correct.
And she'd show them how to make a cheese sauce or a quiche.
Yeah, so I think there's this constant state of Meghan Markle, or Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, trying to prove herself, trying to prove her what's the word I'm looking for? Validity? No, I can't say it now.
Existence.
Validity.
Validity. There you go.
Well, we're trying to just look, here I am. This is what I can, but it's not landing. No one knows what you are, who you are. Are you, Martha Stewart? Are you an entrepreneur? Like, what's happening? Are you a royal? Because royals don't work. By the way,
wouldn't it be great if Meghan went to jail like Martha Stewart went to jail and then ended up on a TV show with Snoop Dogg?
Well, that's a show I'd watch. That is a show I would tune in for, Joan. Well, correct.
Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Oh God, actually, I really should watch that show. I've never watched their cooking show because they had one for a while.
I haven't watched that. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be very fun.
Okay, so then that's what I've got for you in terms of Meghan Markle. Did you want me to hit you up with a bit more of celebrity gossip, or would you like to hit me with something, Nadia?
Well, yeah, I just feel like mine is such let's just get into it, because it's just such a big bite that you can't.
You're going to break it down.
Anyway,
for me?
it's just a lot. Anyway, so
okay.
I'm going to break it down a bit, but I feel like I'm going to, in terms of the evidence and all that sort of stuff.
Can I just turn my blinds down?
Yes, you can, and I can. Yeah, you can do that while I'm chatting away. Oh, maybe because Joan can't hear me because she's taking off the headphones. So I am going to. Oh, well done.
Right, I'm back. The winter sunshine in Ballarat was just.
It looks really glorious, to be honest.
Drowning me out. All right, go.
So I need to take a big deep breath. Okay, I'm back. So
that Ritalin getting
have you heard Brigitte Macron, the first lady?
Right. Okay, yeah. Hello. Yes.
The first lady of France, and Emmanuel Macron.
Yes.
The president of France.
Yes.
Have sued Candace Owens, a independent podcaster from Austin, Texas. Can you wrap your head around that? A international president and the first lady of France have sued an independent podcaster in Texas, Austin, Texas.
Is this guy famous? This podcaster?
So we're talking about Candace Owens. So I'll just bring up he is a she. So this gorgeous lady in the front here, our American lady. So her name is Candace Owens. She is a huge YouTuber. I actually watch her content because I just find her like whip smart, pretty funny. She gets into a little bit of conspiratorial stuff, which I sort of like get into because it just makes life more interesting.
Yeah.
She does sort of lean to the right, but I kind of look. I forgive that because I just feel like her content's pretty funny. Anyway, she did a 8-part series, and she
So
says it with a full
she's
chest.
a funny fascist, is she, Nadia? Sorry.
Well, yeah. Look, she
keep going.
does actually. Yeah. Look, we don't want to get too political on this show, but she's been very critical of Trump in the past. So look, she is more right leaning. Anyway, she created a series called Becoming Brigitte, and her claims are, so let's just remove this. So her claims are that Brigitte Macron is a man. So let's just bring up, this is actually from Spectator. I'll just read it out because it's just short and quite funny. As bizarre conspiracies theories go, the rumours about France's First Lady, Brigitte Macron, take some beating. The stories have been circulating about her. God, I can't read with this much Ritalin in my system. Circulating about her murder. Her
murders.
About her in the murky corners of the internet generally suggest that she was born a man under the name of Jean-Michel Trogneux, that she and the French president Emmanuel Macron are related in some way.
Oh my God.
Incest. That Brigitte's first marriage to André Louis Osrier, sorry French, was non-existent, and for good measure that Macron is a CIA plant who was installed into the Elysee Palace through nefarious means. Now, these are allegations that I don't think she reckons that some of this is in fact a lie. But Candace says it with a full chest. And like this series came out, I don't know, I want to say like January. I first saw it on her YouTube, and like I also need to preface, like, she's extremely popular. She's got like almost 5 million subscribers on YouTube. She was with other agencies, but she's now completely independent. So
now you also need to explain who Brigitte Macron is, because Brigitte Macron is the wife of Emmanuel Macron, and
she's the first lady. She's
considerably older than Emmanuel.
Oh, I'm getting there, don't you?
Well, okay. And are you going to talk about the slap?
The slap.
Yeah. So, like, very recently there was footage.
Oh, the slap. Yeah. We'll get into the slap. The slap.
Sorry. Go.
So no, that's fine. So
and was she not Emmanuel's teacher?
This series came out. Yeah, we're getting there, babes. Pipe down, girlfriend.
Maybe I've had too much Ritalin.
Let's start there then. Okay, so Emmanuel was a 14-year-old. Brigitte was his teacher.
Yeah.
39-year-old teacher. And they met at La Province in France.
Yeah.
The age difference is 24 years, they claim, because apparently she's
9,000.
Talked about that she's claimed someone else's identity. Obviously, she's a female now. So she could be older, actually. But that's all an allegation. So at the time she met the 14-year-old Emmanuel, she was married with 3 children with another obviously man.
Yeah. Obviously.
Now, just another, like, a little interesting fact is the age of consent in France is 15 years old.
Right.
And actually, yeah, which is quite incredible. And the law was only.
But does that mean you can? Does that mean you can have sex with someone who's 25 and you're 15, or does it mean that you can only have sex with someone who's 17? Do you know what I mean?
So can I just finish what I was?
Yes.
So this law that the age of consent is 15 years old was only established in 2021.
Right.
4 years ago. There was no age of consent before that.
Lucky for Brigitte.
Yeah, well, lucky for Brigitte. It was only considered, and I want to say the R word, but I have to say grape. You know what I'm saying? I have to say it for the
Is it
the community guidelines.
EPAR spelt backwards? EPAR.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
It's only considered grape if force was used. So if you were a 40-year-old and had sex with anyone underage, it was only considered grape if force was used before then. So, look, France, thanks for coming to the 21st century in 2021. I still think 15-year-olds, like, I didn't have my period by the time I was 15. Like, to be honest, like I was, you're very much a child when you're 15. And I think that personally, that's just way too young. But anyway.
Well, but so you're allowed to have, you can have, a 15-year-old can have sex with a 16-year-old, but a 15-year-old can't have sex with an 18-year-old. That's the lines that we've got here. So, and that's why sometimes things will get blurred and people can get done with child sexual offences even if they're an 18-year-old having sex with a 15-year-old, which then that they can be done with child sexual assault charges.
Yes.
And you know what I mean?
And also when it comes, and
statutory
and also,
rape,
like,
that's what it's called. Yeah.
Statutory rape. Correct. And also, like, it goes, it's very interesting in this country and also in America where it's the age of consent is 18. Like with, like with the age of the digital age, like with a lot of, dick pics are now like a big thing and like nudes. Yeah. That is considered pornography in the wrong hands, Yes. So, obviously, but it gets a bit sketchy, like, so anyway, that's all part of it. But like so anyway, look, I just want to say.
What do you want to say? What have you got on Brigitte, hey? What are you going to say about Brigitte?
So
Brigitte, leave the Brigitte.
Look, I'm not going to go into like all, like she has got an 8-part series. Oh. Becoming Brigitte is a huge, you can watch that for free on YouTube, and it's like Candace Owens series, and it goes. She's like the research that she's done. She's done family trees. She's done like there's so much research. It's not just like
see why they're like enough is enough. Like if someone's making a 6-part documentary on the fact that you are actually a man, you would be like, right, enough's enough.
Yes. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Streisand effect in a second, but I just want to show you some pictures of This is Jean-Michel Trogneau. This is Brigitte's brother.
Yes.
Who Candace is actually claiming could be her, as in she took the identity of her. Well, no, she is the brother.
Okay. That could be a girl.
As you can see that that's what they're claiming that was her brother.
Yeah.
But Candace saying it's her.
Okay.
Anyway, so here's another photo of the brother.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! It's so
ridiculous. Give him a nose job, and that's quite some similarity.
No, just put a wig on him and
put a wig on him, and that is her.
Yeah, but what about me and my brothers? People sometimes think that they look at
Joan.
No, Joan.
No, Joan. Let's get a
maybe
picture
I'm actually Jock.
But anyway, look, this is what I want to say about this, okay? Do you know how easy it is to prove Candace and the world wrong? One quick blood test, one quick DNA test, one photograph
of you.
There's so you cannot find any documentation of her as a child. You cannot find any photos of her when she was younger, except for the brother. You can't, like, there's nothing. She will not share anything. Like,
well, she's probably like, I am not. Yeah, totally. There you go. So there you go. So she's had 3 children.
Yeah, but there's
what
no
do you want her to do?
documentation.
Produce the birth certificates. Well, she's probably like, I am not. How dare you? I am married. I am the French first lady, as you're saying. She's got better things to worry about. You know, we've got nuclear war going on.
Why sue her? Why sue?
Yeah, because enough's enough. Enough's enough. And they're like, you know what? You are rude. Bubbling away back there, making a 6-part documentary series on me and my sexuality. Screw you. Suing you, but also I'm not going to prove to you. Like, you know, when someone says something about you, and then you could go, oh yeah, really? I'll prove it to you. But then sometimes you're like, no, I'm above that. I'm not proving it to you.
Yeah.
You can just go away. And I suppose I need to watch this documentary, which is insane.
No, I think you do, because it's really quite.
But Nadia, can I ask what what's her point? So what? Like what is she proving? Because have you said to me that Candace is also she is female or male?
She's
the podcaster.
female. She's female.
Oh, and she always has been.
Candace, yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were also saying there that she had changed genders as well. No, so I was like, why is she poking fun at... Okay, so what's her deal? Why does she care if...
Yeah, I think a lot of people... Yeah, but that you could also say that to Brigitte. Just tell everyone you're a man. You know, if you're you know what I mean? Like what, you know, it's modern day. Like, surely, okay, maybe back in the day you couldn't do it because of all of the, you know, like it was.
So
harder,
do you think that Brigitte was slapping? Do you
Why
think
not
Brigitte
now?
was
Just come out, say you're.
Because she's not buying into the bullshit. She's above all that. She's like, no, excuse me, how dare this trashy podcaster come out and suggest I'm a man? Like, it is the height of rudeness.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, I like your position there. And look, I just want to say, though, one thing.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Streisand effect?
No, tell me.
Okay, so I'm just going to add to the stage.
It's a good lead into my Liam Neeson story, because he dated Barbara Streisand.
All right, let's not get too far in the weeds here. Streisand effect, when the attempt to hide, remove, or censor information has the completely opposite effect. Named after Barbara Streisand attempts to suppress photographs of her mansion in Malibu. So what happened is, can you see this photo here?
It's beautiful.
That's her massive mansion there.
Wow.
See the gorgeous coastline with the cliffs? The cliffs were like disintegrating into nothingness from erosion. They put this picture up on the news, and basically Barbara Streisand petitioned to have the photographs removed because it was her home. But everyone, of course, was like, what home? Like, oh my, and everyone knew now, like it became a huge story, and no one even cared about, like, no one even knew that was her house until Streisand. Yeah. So basically people are actually saying, well, you've just created more energy to this podcaster in Texas. Like, why, if it's such, you know what I mean? So there's
don't feed the beast.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's angle.
Yeah, totally.
So there's one other little tidbit. Candace Owens has put out T-shirts, and the T-shirts are just selling out like nonchalant. Like, and I want to. People in France are convinced she's a man. Like, this is worldwide, and like it's not. There are actual allegations that, and like Candace is like,
show me the T-shirt.
I cannot wait for discovery. It basically says Man of the Year time.
Oh my God!
Man of the Year.
It's so rude.
I'm telling you,
it's so rude.
So at We Moan Podcast, we will be following this story because I just feel like it's got legs, man. This has got, like, I haven't told you all of the things. I feel like if you're interested in having a look at the series. Go look at the series.
Well, I will investigate and I'll get back to you. But my feelings are that she's not a man at this point, but I need to look into it. So I'll leave it at that.
But don't look at all of the news stories, because obviously there's going to be a lot of like distraction. Like, watch Candace's series, get a feel for it, and then
who are they
keep
suggesting
researching.
gave birth to the 3 children?
Well, that's the thing as well. None of the 3 children are like defending the mother, or, you know, like, yeah. So there's just so many, well, you know, like surrogacy, like there's all of that as well. So there's no pictures of her pregnant. There's no pictures of her at the hospital. There's no documentation. Like, there's so many things that you can just go, boom, I'm a woman. Shut the fuck up, you know? Yeah, look, it's just interesting.
Yeah, but then also at the same time, like, she'd turn around and give her birth certificate, and then this Candace Bergman person would go, oh, that's a fake. You know what I mean?
There's all the, yeah, of course.
Like, where does it end?
It doesn't. And you know
court.
what? It ends in court in discovery, which would just be, you know, I mean, Candace is foaming at the mouth because she's like, also, like, it's a defamation suit. Yep. I told you about the defamation. It's extremely hard to prove in America because you need to prove malice. Malice is you knew it was false, you did it anyway, and you did it to destroy the character of some. That's a very high bar to and legally very high bar to prove. So the law case isn't going anywhere. But anyway, it's a really fascinating story. But look, I just want to
believe it.
No, I'm not gonna say the way as if I have any. You know, I need proof, all that sort of stuff. But I do think it's very suspicious. Why? I do, and you know, look, people are going to come to know me. Life. I feel like is far more interesting with a tiny sprinkle of conspiracy. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
why not?
Let's talk about it. Why not?
Well, we live on a rock.
But I will say, you're disgusting. Do not prey on 15-year-old. Like, as a teacher, Joan. How do you feel about a teacher creating a relationship if you're married with with 3 children, Joan?
I'm
Could you
also
imagine? Could you imagine creating a relationship with a 15-year-old and running away and leaving your 3 children for this exciting new chapter in your life?
Yeah,
disgusting.
God, no.
Disgusting. You're a predator, and I don't really care. Like, let's talk about being a man.
If that man became the president of France, would everyone then turn around and be like, Joan was really onto something? You know what I mean? Like, well, he did become the president of France. Like,
yeah, well,
but no, disgusting.
Like, it's for another time.
Yeah, and there's Look, who knows? But
I don't really care either way. I'm not like, oh, poor thingo. No, I don't care. Like, you're a predator. No. Like, let's talk about you being a man. Why not?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Is there any bulging in her tight pants ever? Have you ever noticed any bulging, or
I'm sure she's had top surgery, bottom surgery. She's had all the surgery. Right. I'm sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
And look, it goes without saying, I have no issue with transgenderism. I'm just saying that this is the story.
Well, you're not saying anything. You're just repeating. You're reporting the story. It's not. Yeah.
I'm reporting the story, but I just need to preface, because there's a lot of people that are very sensitive around those areas.
Yes.
But I feel like I need a little break. Do you want to give us something lighter? Give us a Pam update.
Well, this is not late. I mean, it's yes. Right. So, Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson are in a remake of. Oh, it's a really well-known funny TV show. I'll think of it in a minute. And rumours are they are in love.
Yes.
And just because we've followed Pamela and her cooking show and her TV show, Pamela's Garden of Eden, and I personally really like her. We both like her,
Yeah.
don't we? We really liked her. We compared her in one previous episode to Meghan's TV show. And she's just a breath of fresh air. She's fun. She's honest. She's authentic. She so now I'm just going to go through their previous relationships and discuss whether or not Liam is a good fit for Pamela. What's your initial reaction? Do you think? Are you pleased that she's? Yeah.
Can we just have a, you've
chat.
presented a photograph.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the photograph, because I'm like in shock right now because this is
You're
the first.
in shock.
Well, I mean, Pam and Neeson, she is known for being in relationships with,
rock stars.
after Tommy. She just got with like random like carpenters down the road and like.
Well, no, no. Excuse me. Wait a minute, Nadia. Just wait a minute. I'll tell you who she's been with. Right. So she went Tommy Lee, who she married like numerous times, twice or something. They were truly in love. And look, the sex scandal was not good for them. That was very unfair. But he was also abusive and blah. They had 2 sons. She was then with Kid Rock, similar kind of guy. She was also with Brett. She was also with Brett Michaels from Poison.
Oh my God! I just thought of someone.
Every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its. Good song that, but yeah, Brett Michaels.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Shut the front door.
I won't shut the front door. She was with Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
She was on and off consistently
Kelly
with.
Slater.
Thank you. None other than Kelly Slater. And actually, she felt bad for a very long time because she was dating Kelly Slater when she when she first met Tommy Lee, who then just whisked her away and like took ecstasy with her 24/7 and they got married. And then she was supposed to be meeting up with Kelly Slater, and he like rang and he's like, where are you, Pam? And she's like, I got married. And she says she still feels bad about that.
Fair enough. I mean, Kelly Slater, you don't want to do him dirty. Like he's such a sweet. He comes across. I don't know, but he comes across as like someone really sweet soul. Very like earthy.
He'd have the surfing sort of like spiritual vibe. And he's also calm, but I also think he'd be really, really serious. Like I don't think I've ever seen him crack a joke. You know what I mean? Or even like a goofy smile.
Can I tell you a personal story about me and Kelly Slater?
Shut up. About you and Keanu Reeves?
No. Let's just go back to me. Oh my God, I have a photo of me.
Yes.
At high school.
Yes.
With my locker open. And who's the picture in my locker? Kelly Slater, baby.
Fair enough.
He was my man.
Mine would have been Keanu. Yeah. Fair enough. Mine would have been Keanu Reeves. Loved him.
Yeah.
Well, she's dated them both, Nadia. So go Pam. Yeah. So that's her list. She then has also dated Rick Solomon, who was Paris Hilton's ex. She married him twice. He may have been responsible for releasing that sex video. So he's a nasty.
Oh, that's true. Now that rings bells. Yes.
And he's his career is he's a gambler. I mean. Yeah. Anyway, so then she then also recently married he was her bodyguard, Dan Hayhurst. Big buffy guy. He's on the Garden of Eden. He's a big tradie. Seems nice. But yeah, so that's her history of guys. And if she's hooked up with Liam Neeson, who is more of an intellectual, who I feel would, read Shakespeare to her and discuss like current events. Oh, she also was rumoured to be with Julian Assange, but I don't believe that. But remember, she was like, Julian Assange was in the Ecuadorian embassy hiding, and she'd visit him because she was right up for animal. Yeah, so
good point.
So there was rumours that they were together, but I mean, maybe, whatever. But yeah, so, and I feel like Liam Neeson's a bit more like Julian Assange than any of them.
So this is official.
I do not know.
Are we starting a rumor right now about Pam and Liam? I mean, I know the photo's quite, like she's kissing him on the cheek.
Quite damning.
Damning. It's damning.
Yeah. Who knows, Nadia? But like, let's go with it.
You remember what show?
What?
So this is an exclusive.
It's an exclusive. And I would say...
Do you remember what show they were on together?
Well, no, it's the Naked Gun. Remember the Naked Gun?
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
I do.
comedy. Yeah, it's
With
really
O.J.
funny,
Simpson.
actually. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Not funny. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
I don't think he'll. I don't think. No, he's dead. O.J. Simpson's
He's
dead
dead.
now.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
thank
can't be in the
God.
remake. Yeah. Oh well, Liam Neeson will have some stories to tell.
Well, he won't be. Yeah. So, Liam Neeson's exes, just run through them quickly just to see if they're anything like our friend Pamela. He lived with actress Helen Mirren during the early 1980s.
Okay.
Yes. So, not anything like Tommy Lee is Helen Mirren.
No.
No. He dated Barbara Streisand.
Wow. His catalog of women are quite
High
distinguished.
caliber. Nothing like Bret Michaels from Poison. And he then...
No.
He then married actress Natasha Richardson, who died in a skiing accident. And they have 2 sons together, which is... So does Pamela. Anyway, watch this space. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
But I feel like she may have found the man of her dreams who will treat her with respect and just acknowledge everything wonderful about Pamela.
Guys.
You heard it first, yeah.
Is it? I don't want to put you on the spot. Do we have an age difference? I feel like they're...
what do you reckon?
Well, I
Just
know
guess.
from... Yeah, Pammy's pushing 60, I think. I think she's like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about Liam.
Liam's a little bit older.
Get his age up.
He's 73, Nadia. He's 73.
All right. Well, that's close. I mean, that's well in the ballpark. Unlike Brigitte Macron. Unlike Brigitte Macron, who really set her sights on an infant. Okay, moving on.
Infant, yeah.
Moving on. Yeah. So, mushroom murderer. We have a conviction. We obviously. Erin. If you've been living under a rock, let me tell you, she was found guilty of 3 murders. Don, Gail Patterson, and Heather Wilkinson, and she attempted and was convicted of attempted murder of Ian Wilkinson, the only survivor. And yeah, I'm glad the defense didn't get any, they didn't get any traction with the vomit theory that we discussed.
No, didn't work.
No, it didn't work, which I'm very, very thankful for.
They
because,
had to try something, yeah.
Yeah, no, they really did. Good on them for fighting as hard as they did. So the actual story that I'm running here, because obviously you all know about the conviction, but the fight is on for who will play Erin Patterson in the next the Netflix series of the true crime. What will be coming Are you looking it up now? Don't you dare, Joan.
I'm not.
So, and look, can we just talk about how amazing, compelling, entertaining, and sinister, like this true crime has it all. This is going to be the best goddamn true crime series ever.
Now, I don't know if I said this. I don't know if I said this on our last one when we talked about Erin Patterson, but let me say it again if I have.
Yeah.
I've had discussions about why people have been like, it shouldn't, my husband being one of them is like, why is the world so fascinated in this murder case? Like there's other things going on that us as a society should care about.
Yeah.
And I beg to differ. Because I say, well, no, because it has everything of that we have been, it's like a fairy tale. You've got an evil, this is why I believe we're so obsessed with it. It's like a fairy tale where you've got an evil woman.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit like a witch, cooking and, making up poisons. That's something we've been obsessed with the culture for. We've had the witch trials we've had witch trials and murdered women for years, for thousands of years, and been like, a witch will kill you. And so that's why I think we're so obsessed with it, because we are like, oh my God, it's a witch. So it's, so it's got that to it.
I've actually never likened Erin Patterson to a witch,
but that's why. Do you understand?
No, but I'm just
you've never made that link.
No, for me, it's just the female. It's the female angle. Like, you are a female murderer. That's quite rare. That's quite rare.
Yeah, but we've always been obsessed with powerful women.
You're a serial killer. Not even just like a murderer. You're a serial killer. Like, you have committed many murders. Like, that is very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Oh, totally. Totally. But we heard, anyway, so that's why I think that we are so obsessed with it and why it does fit so, you know, it is in pop culture, is because we've always been obsessed with witches. And she's sort of a modern day witch, But also, I don't know what you were going to say, but then also I just remember one of the doctors who can now speak about what he thought. He said that when he asked her, where did you get the mushrooms from? This is like before the police are involved, anything, like nothing's really happened yet, but he's got the victims in the hospital and he's like, where did you get the mushrooms from? And he says the minute she said, I bought them from a grocery, I can't remember, in Dandenong or wherever it was, he just went in his head, he was like, oh my God, you're an effing psycho. You killed them. Yeah. And if she had just said, I foraged for them, he would totally have bought that it was a tragic accident.
Oh,
so she really stuffed up with that response. And I just wonder why she didn't think through her. Like, if you're going through with this, think I can see your alibi. You know, just say, I foraged for mushrooms and I've got the wrong mushrooms.
I can kind of see why. Yeah, because the foraging is like
the accident.
In her head, it's immediate. It's an immediate link to the death caps. Whereas anyone else's head, foraging's like, oh, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, in her head, it was like, oh, death caps. I can't talk about foraging. But for anyone else, it would have just been like, oh, you're foraging? Oh, my God, you must have made a mistake and accidentally killed. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why she should have thought
that through before. And then it was a real hole in her case because she could not remember where she got the mushrooms from. And it was just like, oh, man, come on. Like,
yeah, no, that was the nail in her coffin, really, because, I mean, anyone who's just made a special meal knows exactly where they've just shopped from. I mean, it's very obvious because you got.
And she had a very strong attention to detail. Like, that was part of her.
That was part of her alibi,
character and demeanor. And I even believe the last word
she spoke. Photo evidence.
The last word she spoke in court was like, "I can, you know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can be very Not like I pay attention to the finer details or something. It was like her last sentence because she'd pulled up one of the lawyers about something. Anyway, yeah. Right, so what were you going to say about it?
Oh, well, just that the lead woman who is going to be put up for the role of Erin Patterson is Mandy
Demi Moore.
No, it's Mandy McAhoney.
Okay. What they've announced that.
You may recognise her from the Amy Insurance ads, Rhonda.
Oh,
and
stop it.
Rhonda and Katu. Rhonda is, people are putting her up saying she is the woman to be playing Erin Patterson. And
that's fabulous.
I feel like
I agree too.
She would be fantastic.
I totally
and she's in her 50s
agree.
now, and yeah, I'm all for it.
I mean, Magda could be good.
Oh no, Magda's too comedy. Like, I just think of her as,
but then but then what about Eric Bana? I mean, like, we used to laugh at Eric Bana. He was Porter.
True.
Chopper, and now he's like plays every gentleman under the sun.
Yeah, true. But Magda's
that's a good choice.
Magda's a bit sick at the moment, I believe.
Magda is sick. She's sick.
Yeah. So, which is very sad news. I think, look, we need to cut this now short. I am busting for the toilet.
All right.
And we are going to spend, I think later on we're going to do another recording about some TV shows that we're really, really into. Any last thoughts about what we've been talking about, Joni, or do you just want to do a
No,
little bit
but
of an outro
on the next
and
one,
tell people where
on
to
the
be?
next, the next podcast we will review Too Much, Lena Dunham's Too Much. We will review a new surfing horror movie with Nicolas Cage. We will. What else are we reviewing in that, Nadia? Oh, the new Eric Bana on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, The Untamed. And also I'm going to be talking about a couple of reality TV shows, which I've really, really, really enjoyed, which has been Building the Band and Hitmaker.
Great. Okay. All right. So, yeah, like and subscribe.
Do all the shit. And we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye.
Och, that's enough moaning for today, lasses. See you next week.